friends, it's Valerie. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this week's What's for Dinner. I just wanted to say really quickly, thank you all so much. I reached 1,500 subscribers and I really want to say thank you guys so much. Like, it really means the world to me. I jumped on this channel in the beginning and I was really scared because I have social anxiety and it made me really nervous to do this, but you all have made me feel so comfortable and so at ease with doing this, and I look forward to continuing to do this and growing even more, and I just really wanted to say how much I appreciate you. But anyways, back to this whole dinner thing. I've got some meals for you this week, and I got a Ninja Foodi, so it's like a indoor electric grill for anyone not familiar, and I will leave a link in the description box to the one that I have. Yeah, so I use it a lot this week. And it's just because I'm trying to get used to it, trying to see how it all works. But you can definitely do some of these things on your regular grill, even just on your stovetop. I was just testing out on there. But let's just get started. Okay, so this is my very first time testing out my Ninja Foodi grill. So I just took some chicken breasts. These are two bigger ones I sliced in half to be thinner. I seasoned them with some pink Himalayan salt, some black peppercorn, some of the McCormick roasted garlic and herb, and then some paprika. And I just set these right onto the grill. It does have a little thermometer that I inserted into one just to test out for the first time. And I'll show you how that works in a moment here. And for anyone looking for temperatures and times for the Ninja Foodi grill, I did put this on high grill setting and I put it for like 10-11 minutes. That's what I just kind of read, so I was kind of starting off around there, like 11 minutes, just to see like what I needed. As you can see, it shows the target temperature that I'm trying to go for and what I'm at the moment. And I flipped them halfway through. This is what it looks like. And when they were done and resting, they are beautiful in color, and I serve this with just some suddenly pasta salad and some of this Normandy blend that I've really been loving. And this is a delicious and very quick meal. You can actually cook these chicken breasts from frozen in this Ninja Foodi, which I'm sure I'll get around to doing because I always forget to pull out my chicken to defrost. To start this recipe off, I made my chicken in the Instant Pot first, but you can use rotisserie chicken, whatever works best for you if you already have shredded chicken. Now to that same pot, I'm adding in 2 cups of chicken broth. You will also need 2 cups of heavy cream. You only see me adding 1 here, but I do use 2 in total. And then add in some garlic. I'd say at least a few cloves worth of garlic. I'm just using the squeeze kind here. And I'm taking some pasta. This is the Salentani pasta, and it's a 1 pound box of that, adding the whole thing into that as well. And then I pressed it down into the liquid, so I stirred it together, but I forgot to add in some like seasoning. So I stir it here, but you will see me add in some there's that additional heavy cream, by the way. So in total I did use that 2 cups of heavy cream. You want enough liquid that's going to cover your pasta. But I season that with, I think, just like, you can use salt and pepper. I use the Kinder's The Blend. It's just what I've been using a lot recently. And I'm also putting some onion powder in there. This is just a preference. You can add whatever seasonings you like and however much, but I'm just kind of eyeing that, and I'm pressing it down into the liquid. You could also stir it and put the lid on, and we are going to pressure cook that for 6 minutes for al dente. If you like your pasta softer, go ahead and add another minute or 2 to that, and then we will let our steam naturally release for 5 minutes and then quick release the remaining pressure. This is what that looks like. We're also going to add in a jar of pasta sauce. So this is a 24-ounce jar of pasta sauce that I'm adding in. Mine's just the Prego garlic parmesan, something like that. I just had to use that up. It was really good in it. And you're adding in your shredded chicken. Again, I made 2 chicken breasts, so you just add whatever amount you want, but I made that much and I used pretty much all of it. Then you're adding in 3 ounces of Parmesan cheese and some mozzarella cheese. I didn't really measure this, just kind of eyeing, maybe a good couple handfuls worth. This is of course like a cheese preference. I like my pasta cheesy. You can add less, whatever works for you is okay. And if you want more, go right on for it. I would have done that too. It's nice and cheesy though, as you can see here. And I just sprinkled that with some parsley for looks and served it with a side salad. This was delicious. For a quick Instant Pot meal, this really hit the spot a lot and we really loved it. So here's another quick dinner for you. I'm making these naan bread pizzas. You can choose whatever toppings you like. I have pepperoni, canned mushrooms, some sliced olives, mozzarella cheese, and I'm using the Rayo's pizza sauce. I'm taking this onto the grill function. If you have an air fryer, you can air fry these. You can just put it in the oven, something like that, whatever works for you. But I was trying to test out the grill function on this. And so I'll just show you a little bit of me assembling here, but I just kind of placed some of that sauce and whatever toppings you like. Of course, I showed you all the toppings I had there, but I also decided we wanted some pineapple on this. Now, if you're not a pineapple lover on your pizza, I understand, but we love it, and that's okay too. And it was delicious, but these pizzas came out amazing. The only thing is, if you like your pizza crust really crunchy, I would suggest maybe at this point right here, like before you put the whole toppings on, like maybe just sauce and cheese. Or maybe if you want to just toast the naan like for a minute or two beforehand on the grill, like if you're doing it here, or even air frying, like 1 minute or 2 minutes prior, just by itself with no toppings. I think that'll help it be a little bit more firm. Now for us, where the toppings were in the middle, it was a little less firm, but the edges were crunchy. It didn't bother us, but I could see that being, some people like it very crunchy. But this was something I really enjoyed. I tested it out both ways, like later on when I made some more of these. And I did like that it held up a little bit better in the middle. And to get these off the grill, it was a little work there, but I got it off no problem. Just little technique of scooping it onto the plate made it bigger or easier. If you have a bigger spatula, of course, that will be a lot easier on you. I served this again with just a side salad. These were so delicious. This is going to be my go-to, like when I need a quick meal or lunch now. I'm just really loving how much use I can get out of this Ninja Foodi grill. And this is not sponsored in any way, by the way. I just really have been wanting one of these grills, indoor grills, and because I live in an apartment, it's just easier than pulling out our big grill. But I'm really in love with it, and of course, like, it's a new toy to me. I love kitchen gadgets, so I'm enjoying like testing it out this first week like a lot. Here's another quick just throw together meal. I had a lot of potatoes to use up, so I just cut them into some wedges, seasoned them with some salt and pepper and garlic powder and some avocado oil, and I air crisped these at 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. I shook them halfway through, and now I'm taking these Parmesan hot links. These are the smaller ones. I really like them. They're like a hot dog size, so these are real quick. I put them on there for the on grill on high. It was only about 3 minutes that they needed to be on there, 3-4 minutes. And yeah, they were great. I just put some spicy mustard and we served those fries. Kept it real simple and delicious. This is probably my favorite meal of the week. So I'm taking some chicken thighs here. These are bone in with skin on. I just had them in the freezer and I wanted to use them up. This was definitely the way to go to do that. So I season both sides with some of the blend, which is just salt, pepper, and garlic powder mixed together. So just those 3 seasonings. You can use others if you'd like, but now I set them aside into a bowl. I'm adding in a 1/3 cup of brown sugar, a 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. White vinegar works, is just all I had, and then a little over a 1/3 cup of soy sauce. Now if you don't like things as sweet, you can also cut that brown sugar down to a 1/4 cup. Then I'm taking some garlic that I went ahead and smashed up, about 5-6 cloves worth. Some of my cloves were smaller, and just put it in there, mix it all together. Gonna break that brown sugar up in there, and we're also going to go ahead and cut up some onion. This is I do a total of like an onion and a half's worth, and these are decent sized onions. They're not too small, and you're gonna break all those little pieces up a bit if you can, and I'm using a yellow onion for this. Now with the Instant Pot on Saute function on high heat, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You can use whatever oil you choose for this. We're just going to be browning up the chicken thighs, and to do that, when it's hot, I'm placing them in skin side down. I'm trying to just fit them all in there the best you can. I am using an 8-quart pot for this. If you're using a smaller pot, you may need to brown in batches. And after a couple, 2-3 minutes is all it takes. Then just flip them over, brown the other side for an additional couple minutes. And then we're going to top them with all of that like chopped up onion that we have. And we are also taking that marinade we threw together earlier and throwing it on the top of the onion and chicken mixture, and then we will add in 2 bay leaves and put the lid on your Instant Pot. Make sure it's set to sealing. We're going to pressure cook this on high pressure. I'm going to do 9 minutes because mine were slightly frozen when I put them in. I just want to make sure they cook. Anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes would be fine. And then when it's done, quick release your pressure, and this is what it looks like. We're going to put that on saute for 10 to 15 minutes. You're going to let it saute. This is just going to like thicken up that liquid. It's so good. Even with the onions, it's all so delicious. I serve this over white rice, and I just put some Normandy vegetables because I'm loving those ones. And oh my gosh, we love this so much. It was so much flavor. This is actually a Filipino dish originally. Of course, this is not authentic, but it was amazing. On this night we went out because my boyfriend isn't normally home on the weekends. He works, or he's home in the day, but he works at night. But this is his birthday weekend, so we decided to go to this mall for some Christmas festivities, and we saw this place called Magee's Kitchen. It's in Los Angeles at the Grove Mall, and it's in this little farmer's market area there, and I got the Reuben sandwich. It was so delicious, but all their meats are just like so good, looking like they carved them right there in front of you to make the sandwich, and they are so soft, and this was great. And their pickles, wow, they are so crunchy. I love a good crunchy pickle, so I was very happy with this meal. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell so you don't miss out on any future videos, and I hope you all are having an amazing day.